Good morning, everyone. Thought since last time I did the tomatoes and the volunteer plants over there, I go ahead and show you the rest of the garden. Start you off here with the eggplant. Eggplant's doing really well this year. First time I've ever grown eggplant, and it's doing very well. Got one over here I should probably be picking today. Let Dylan do that for me. But they're all putting on the eggplants. Got plenty of them going. This is the amethyst hybrid from Burtby. I got 4 of these plants. They suffered from the flea beetle, had a lot of flea beetle damage, so I hand picked them when I could, and they were big enough that they were able to handle a few bites taken out of them. So you still see the flea beetles. I just go up, pick them, and that's the end of them. Okay. And then I got my cucumber plants. Picking one of those about every other day. One here that's probably ready to be picked today. Give it a few more hours at least. And I got some growing here and there on it. Got one down there, be ready in a few days. And they're starting. They're starting, they're starting. This has been my most productive one. Okay. Okay, got my pepper plants. These are the little guys. I started way late, so they're gonna have a hard time getting peppers on and mature before the season comes to an end. Then I got a bunch of basil plants along the edge. I don't know, how that keeps the deer away. We'll see. This is my white habanero plant that has fasciitis or fasciation or something. Thought it was just neat to grow. It's actually got 2 stalks of it now, but no peppers. Wait for that to get some peppers. This, I believe, came from a seed from one of my habaneros last year, and it's really starting to put the peppers on. Looking very habanero-like. So, should get a ton of those. It's getting to be a big plant. Here's another basil plant. Looks like it's got the flower starting, so I should probably eat that so it stops doing that. Got a little, I believe this is a Rocotillo plant. Doesn't have any peppers on it yet. This one, not sure what it is. It's starting to put a lot of peppers on there, so try it and figure out what it is someday. The Serrano plant. It's got tons and tons of Serranos on there. Should have probably only grown one of those this year. This is my Yum Yum plant. It's going to be a little sweet pepper that, it's not going to be as big as a regular bell pepper, but hopefully tastes just as sweet as one. But it's starting to put the peppers on. This one I'm not sure. I'm hoping this is one of the white habaneros, because if it's not, I don't know that I have any. It's starting to put the little peppers on, and I know I had one, so I'm thinking this must be the white habanero. Let's see. This one I believe is this is another Rocotillo, or one of my Rocotillos. It does not have anything on it yet. It's starting to get them though. Okay, this is my Fatali plant. Not looking too bad. Starting to put the peppers on. So I'll at least get some of my first Fatalis. This is my Rocotillo, one of my other ones. And it does have a pepper on it. Looking pretty cool. Like the looks of that one. There's there. That's the only one it's got. Okay, this plant, I'm not sure what this one is either. This is orange habanero. Looks like it's got one nice big pepper on it. pretty cool. And a jalapeno plant. Tons of jalapenos on it. So, give myself a nice crop of jalapenos this year. Another mystery plant. It's probably made out of the habaneros from last year, so we'll see if that mixed with anything or not. There's a yellow mushroom. Doesn't have a whole lot on it, but they're starting. Hopefully by next update, see what those are. Another jalapeno plant there. Everybody's seen those. Hungarian hot wax. These guys put on the peppers big time, even before they start getting big enough to hold them. Here's another, I think this is another mystery plant. Got lots of those this year. It does have one pepper on it. Oh, there are a few of them back there now. That's pretty cool. Green onions, doing just fine. Here's a guajillo plant. This one's really starting to take off. It's got a lot of peppers on it. And those are supposed to be good for salsa. I guess we'll find out soon. And my pepperoncini plant is just crazy filled with, I don't know how this plant's staying up. It's got so many peppers on it. It's got tons of them. And this one looks like a serrano. Another serrano. And a Hungarian hot wax. Here's my raspberry plant. It didn't do so hot, but hopefully for next year. They do got some raspberries on them, and I have had some worm damage. Little caterpillars on it, if anybody knows what those are. And I've had quite a few of them. I don't see any on there today, but they've been eating up my raspberries. Got my beets going. Been harvesting some of these. Dylan actually loves eating these raw. I like steaming them. Pretty good. And here's my volunteer watermelon plant. Hasn't really put any watermelon on yet. Keep an eye on that. Here's my first patch of cantaloupe. Things are getting huge, but not a whole lot of cantaloupe. Do have a couple. Got one here. And then got one there. That one I didn't really know about. So that's exciting to see. And then the first one I found, but not my biggest, is this one. Biggest one's going to be on the side of the yard. Trying to climb it up there, see if that does anything. Another batch of beets right here. These have been growing probably 3 months without much beet action, just green, so I don't even know if they'll be any good to eat. So I'll pull those up soon. Another watermelon plant that I put in the ground and have nothing, no watermelons. Zucchini's starting to take off. Took off quick, and it stopped. Now it's starting to pick up again. Got some in there. That one's obviously not going to make it. Got one back there that will. Picked 3 of them yesterday. One right there. Pick today or tomorrow. And my little plant, it's got its first zucchini on it. That's a good thing. And I got the slowest growing watermelon plant ever here. He's been this size for about a month now. So there'll be no watermelon from him this year. Some of my other watermelon plants, or not watermelon, pepper plants. These are all just jalapenos and serranos. I'll just take whatever I can get. Okay, butternut squash. This size actually turned out to be very green. but not a whole lot of fruit. So, a bunch of male flowers open this morning. This vine's got its first butternut squash. That makes me excited. Hopefully it got pollinated. This vine here, I don't think, yeah, here it is. It's just like 10, 12 feet long, but that's the only butternut squash. So, and then here, all my cantaloupe. These things are growing out of control, but not many cantaloupe. Okay, the 2 cantaloupe it does have are looking good. It's my biggest one so far this year. And it's got a buddy right there. I'm pretty sure those are the only 2 watermelon growing in this entire jungle of cantaloupe vine. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of ones that start all over the place, and I can't imagine they're not getting pollinated, so I can only assume the plant can't handle many more, which is kind of depressing. These 2 look like one of them might have got pollinated, so I'm hoping one of them will finally start growing. Maybe get a 3rd one, but anyway, that's what I have going on right now. I think it's turning out to be a success. Learning a lot this year, and hopefully next year will be even better. So, if you have any questions, comments, love to hear from you. Leave them down below, and be sure to hit the like button, and keep you updated here in another week or 2. Thanks. Okay, I just missed a couple things here. I figured I would show you. Got my wine barrel full of carrots here. Kids pick these all the time. Oh, they're too close, I gotta pick it. So, I don't know, I think these should be getting bigger, but they've kind of stopped growing very much. Hopefully those will be ready soon. My lettuce here is finally starting to grow. The only problem is it's starting to grow to bolt. Except for this batch here. Well, that one is starting to bolt, isn't it? So that's what bolting lettuce looks like. Here's some cornflower seeds my kids gave me for Father's Day. Not edible, but be fun to grow anyway. And then the morning glories. And if anybody knows about morning glories, we have like 10 of them growing out of this pot. That's just way too many, or are we ever going to get some flowers? Looks pretty healthy so far though. This is my habanero plant I overwintered, and I would say it was a success because it is way far ahead of all the other pepper plants. And I've already picked some mini habaneros, got some medium ones here that are starting to ripen already. It has been kind of weird though. Been having a lot of them grow like that. I've never seen habaneros grow like that, and it's not like this is a hybrid, it's the same plant as last year. I just overwintered it. It is starting to put on a ton of peppers. So I'll have more than enough habaneros this year. And they're hot. I've already tried one and they are hot. And finally, my last plant is my Yum Yum hybrid. This is a sweet pepper like I have in the garden, growing in a container. This one's had a lot of leaf wilt. Like nothing bad, it's just during the middle of the day it'll start, the leaves will just wilt like they're completely dead, like waterlogged. And the water is damp, but then you come out every morning, or the dirt's damp, and you come out every morning and it's healthy as can be. I'm not really sure what's going on with this guy, but it's got a lot of peppers on it, so I guess I'll let it go. Okay, thanks for watching.